Rearranging formula or transposing formula. Say we have this equation here and we want to transpose this formula for x. So that means first thing is we have x in a fraction and we always want to eliminate fractions. So the y sitting here is actually under the division line, the fraction line. So we need to do the inverse of dividing, which will be multiplication. Basically what we have to do then is multiply both sides of the equation by y. So if we multiply the right hand side by y, y cancels out with y into y goes once, and 1x is x. On the left hand side, y times m is ym or my in alphabetical order. So because our question said isolate x or make x the subject of the formula, here we have x equals my. Ideally, x will be sitting on the left hand side, so basically all we can do is just swap these around and say x equals my. It's just as if we were reading from right to left instead of from left to right. Now, looking at exactly the same equation, m equals x over y. If we wanted now y to be the subject of the formula, same thing, we always want to remove that fraction, and y is sitting on the bottom of the fraction, so same as before, y is dividing. The only way to eliminate it is to multiply. So that's what we do to both sides of the equation. We multiply both sides by y, and same as before, that y, the pink y and the gray y cancel out because y divided by y is 1, and 1 times x is x. On the left hand side, y times m is ym or my, as I said before, in alphabetical order. Now, going back to the original question, we still want to isolate y or make y the subject of this formula. We are one step closer to doing that. Now we need y on its own, so it's time to remove the m from here. We see m is sitting really closely to y. That means there is an invisible multiplication in there. And we already know that the inverse of multiplication is division. So basically all we need to do here is divide both sides by m. We divide the left hand side by m, so we can cancel the m on the top and the m on the bottom. Or basically m divided by m is 1, and 1 times y is y. We divide both sides by m, so we keep the balance in this equation. So the right hand side looks like x over m. So now the original formula has been rearranged for y. We made y the subject of the formula.